I live in China for 30 years. I live in the United States for 10 years. I live in this country for 2 years. I compare all systems. Dictatorship and totalitarian communist regime is very bad. Communist party, they treat the Chinese people like animals. They treat the people like animals. You put the innocent people and the normal people into prison. They work for government free. After that, they test your blood every month, send to the hospital. They match with some people need the organ transplant. If you're lucky. You match with some people, rich people. They won't spend money to buy your organ. Chinese policeman will send you to the hospital, open your body. When you're alive, take your liver away, take your kidney away, take your organ away, and sell it to the rich peoples. So that's evil. That's criminal. That's a national criminal, state criminal. They treat the people like animals. It's not the human rights. In China, we don't have the human rights. We don't have human rights. They think the people is a property. People is animals. They don't think the people is the human. That's very bad. Even Chinese Communist Party. Why? They send so many cheap products to your countries? They want your cheap products destroy your industry, destroy your supply chain, destroy your manufacturing capability, and then they can manipulate your government. They can undermine your democracy and freedom. They will copy dictatorship and totalitarian regime to your country. Put your children and your grandchildren into the slave camp, concentrated camp. Today, this year, 2025, in China, still have the concentrated camp for Muslim people. They have a lot of the prison and detention center. Millions of people was put into the concentrated camp.
Because they classify religion as sickness, mental illness.
Yeah, they don't like religions.
Yeah.
They don't like religions.
Mostly like atheists.
Most of the Chinese people is atheist. Yeah, they don't believe God. They don't believe God. Communists,
subjective.
Communists like religion. They ask 1.4 billion people believe communism, not God. Believe government. They brainwash children since 6 years old to 26 years old. 20 years, whole education system is a brainwash. They ask people unconditionally loyalty to party, unconditionally to party, Communist Party, unconditionally obey the instruction of the government. Yeah, they think Communist Party is God. They replace God with the Communist Party, with the leader of the Communist Party, senior officer of the Communist Party. Those people very corrupt. They're very corruptions. They have the 1 billion, 2 billion pounds. They put their money in a Swiss bank account. They put their money in the UK bank account. Why? They are afraid of their money robbed by the normal people, Chinese people, they're suffering a lot. They're suffering a lot. They sacrifice their freedom and their democracy. They sacrifice their, today you buy made in China, you pay less. Tomorrow you will pay your price. You pay more. We're made in China, made by Communist Party become monopoly. They won't cheap anymore. They will become very expensive. In that times, you don't have the choice. You don't have a choice. You have to buy made in China. That's in that times, no one can make monopoly cheap. They will very expensive, 100 times more expensive than today. And they will take everything from you, take all the money from you. And then they will put your children, your grandchildren into the concentrated camp like the Chinese people today. They treat the Chinese people, Communist Party, they treat the Chinese people like animals. In the futures, when they take control of your government, manipulate your society, they will put your children, your grandchildren into the concentrated camp, into the prison, and make your society collapse, make you become slave of a label. You know, Chinese Communist Party, they are minority in this world. The first priority of the Communist Party, they are worried about their safety, their power. They use cheap products to destroy your industry, undermining democracy and freedom. They think democracy and freedom is enemy of the dictatorship. That's very bad. In the futures, the only way is a boycott made in China. Do not make made in China become monopoly. Monopoly. They will become monopoly and take control of your life. They will take control of your life. Today, you cannot. You should realize this is